Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a good day / night, and today we're going to be doing Dead Rising. Before we get into that, of course you can tell there's something different today because I'm doing a voiceover. Obviously I won't be doing a voiceover for every video because it's not needed, but today, since I have to explain some stuff, I'm going to use my voice since it probably gets kind of annoying to read the captions below. What is Dead Rising? To put it simply, basically you play as a character known as Frank West, who's this guy, a photojournalist. You are trapped in a mall surrounded by zombies, and you can use anything as weapons, ranging from things like handbags, hardware tools like shovels and hammers, and even anti-material weaponry, which is crazy, I know. It starts with your boy Frank flying in on a helicopter with his pilot, and as they're coming into the town, they can see all the townsfolk getting absolutely wrecked by these zombies. I mean, how shit you gotta be, like really? Eventually, Frank reaches the mall on his helicopter and jumps off onto the roof. And when he reaches there, he meets this really weird guy called Carlito, and he keeps talking about how everyone's already dead and this place is hell. Kind of creepy if you ask me. We are now in the security room, which will become the main base of the player, where they can save their game and they can also see all the survivors they've saved. I will talk more about saving survivors in a little while. This large hallway will take us to the first group of survivors we find throughout the game. As we enter this section of the mall, there's a strange feeling that is thrown over us as it's mostly empty. But that's when we see down the stairs there's a group of survivors trying to push together a barricade from the zombies that are outside. We then meet a man named Ryan who tells us the creatures outside are zombies and that we have to go collect things to fortify the barricade. Once we reach the strangely placed pile of furniture, we get interrupted by this old guy who keeps running his mouth on about something about, like, why'd you summon me to this place? How dare you? Like, oh my god, shut up, man. And even worse, an old lady opens the door to let all the zombies in because she saw her dog out there. I mean, he was literally fine. They weren't eating him. And somehow, this old lady managed to force off 2 grown men. How, man? What in the hell? Okay, enough of me ranting. We then find a man named Brad who tells us to get up the stairs before the zombies can get to us.
Everyone, move this way! Quick, to the stairs! Move!
Unfortunately, because I'm an idiot, I'm going to explain what happens after. So basically, after you leave the entrance plaza and go back to the security room, you find Brad and 2 other people, Jesse and Otis, who are, all 3 of them are kind of like main characters, I guess. After all this, the door to the entrance plaza is sealed up and they have to use the air ducts to get in and out of the security room because the door is, surrounded by zombies. So, once you get through the air ducts, you reach this warehouse where on your way out you find Jessie, who tells you that Brad is being attacked and she has to go help him. But she accidentally hurt her ankle. My bad for that mistake there. She accidentally hurt her ankle and then you need to go and try and help Brad. I'm going to show you an area which, however, it's not very useful. It is quite fun and it mostly goes unnoticed near the beginning of the game. There is an upcoming boss fight, so if you want to avoid that, I will leave a timestamp below.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Your, girlfriend sent me to find you.
Who? Jesse? Damn it! Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to the target, okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get close?
Well, the best solution would be to shoot the guy. But if you can't do that, keep him busy dodging your bullets and stay out of trouble. Are you up to it?
I'm a lot better with a camera. But yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Next time he reloads, I'll lay down a suppressing fire. I'm counting on you. Make your way over there. 1, 2, 3!
I won't have to do much explaining since it's very self-explanatory, but if you're here for the gameplay and not the story, I'll just leave his timestamp on screen.
He got away. Who was that anyway?
I don't know. Well, thanks for your help. The name's Brad.
I'm Frank West, photojournalist. And right now, I'd rather have an explanation than your thanks, Brad.
Sorry, I've got nothing to tell you. Look, I don't know what Jesse told you, but as far as I'm concerned, we're through working together. So you cover your zombie story and leave the rest to us.
You guys are looking for someone here, aren't you?
Who is that? Where did you take it?
You help me, I help you.
Damn. You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank? A hot-headed, underhanded, hotshot paparazzi with nothing better to do than to invade people's privacy.
I try. You got a point?
You win, Frank. Let's work together. Jesse and I are DHS agents. And yes, we are looking for the man in that picture.
You're with Homeland Security. Is that guy a terrorist or something? I took that picture in the entrance plaza. Right near the front door.
The entrance plaza. You're sure?
Hey! So do I have your permission to cover this story? Or not?
To explain this scene simply, we're going back to the entrance plaza to find the old man that we saw the first time we went there.
Just open this gate. Just open this gate. It's for your protection.
I am not opening any gate. Thank you very much. I'm going to stay right here.
Dr. Barnaby.
Safe.
Sir.
Thank you and goodbye.
Dr. Barnaby?
Goodbye.
Well, what happened? You can't just arrest him?
He turned down my offer to protect him. Said he isn't going anywhere until I can guarantee a secure route out of here. Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Saving survivors is one of the many ways to gain PP, which, you know, stands for prestige points. I know, weird name, but anyways, whatever. So, saving survivors obviously gives you PP, but it can also be used for achievements like the Saint achievement where you basically save all the survivors in the entire mall. This is an example of one of the many locations where you can find survivors in the mall. They're usually found by either certain time triggers or quests like when Otis calls you. Some of the requirements for saving these survivors as well is so subtle. I mean, for this one, you have to get through the barricades, and even better, afterwards you've gotten through the barricades, a man starts attacking you. You have to have a full-blown fist fight with him until he gives up, and only then can you bring them with you. And afterwards, you find out that the AI of the survivors is so janky. I mean, look at this.
What the hell?
This is where the survivor protecting fun really begins. These are the convicts, a group of prisoners who somehow managed to get their hands on a military-grade vehicle with an anti-material weapon and are now harassing nearby survivors, and can be a big problem at low levels.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Follow me! Follow me!
These guys can be a big problem if you have no idea what you're doing. Once I've taken these survivors back, I'll show you a few items and strategies which can help you defeat these idiots. And one more thing, can I just say their theme song is an actual banger. If you would like to skip to the gameplay, I will leave a timestamp on screen. Now we've arrived at the security room, Brad, Frank, and Jesse discuss a plan on how to get Dr. Barnaby to come with them. Frank says he has a helicopter that's coming on Friday and decides to make a deal with Brad, the DHS agent, to let him in on the info and what's going on.
I can't even contact HQ on the emergency line.
So, if we want to get our hands on Dr. Barnaby, we're gonna have to secure a way out of here ourselves. All right, we've got to deal with the situation we've been handed. The boneheads back at HQ might be working on something too.
There's a helicopter coming. 3 days from now. At noon, it's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Absolutely. That's how I plan on getting out of here.
All right then. I'll see to it that the DHS picks up the charter fee. Can we take Dr. Barnaby as well?
Sure. As long as you tell me what's going on.
Okay. I'll tell you what you want to know. Later. We have more pressing business right now. If we have to wait here for 3 days, we'll need supplies. Water, blankets and the like. We'll get Dr. Barnaby here tomorrow morning. I want you to keep an eye on the monitors.
Now that we've taken back the survivors, I'm going to show you a few items which may help you out in fighting the convicts. The first one is this sledgehammer. It can be really good if you get up close to them. Next, we want to find a gun, preferably the handgun or the submachine gun. I'll show you a location where you can find one on a zombie, but this will help when trying to take out the gunner who's on the back. Before I start fighting these guys, I just want to say, never have I sucked so badly at this game before. I'll leave a timestamp on screen if you want to skip it.
Double kill.
So we have a bit more time before the next case begins. We're going to fight a boss which is located in the near middle area of the North Plaza. Now, why do you want to fight this boss? Well, number one, he has guns, lots of them, and it's a good way to get some power points. Explain this boss simply, he's basically just a paranoid gun store owner. There's not much really else but that.
Don't get no closer. I'll blow you all to kingdom come.
Hey, hang on.
Oh, God damn it, I warned you. In a situation like this, I can't afford to trust nobody.
This one you just want to hide behind the gun store shelves. This will give you some good cover so you can plan something out. Usually the best way to do is hop from shelf to shelf to try and get close to get a hit on him. We reached the security room as we were told to return. Jessie says that she spots something on the monitor. We see our local bad guy Carlito dragging Dr. Barnaby out of the bookstore. And Brad says we have to chase after them and save Dr. Barnaby.
Before this whole
Otherwise
thing
we won't
started,
get any
someone
answers.
called the professor and told him to come to this mall.
Jack the line, did you? So was this the caller, this guy here? They've got something to do with the zombies, don't they?
They're the reason we came here. And if he gets away with Dr. Barnaby, none of our questions will be answered.
As we slowly enter the entrance plaza where Dr. Barnaby is taken hostage, we look around, but then quickly tackled to the ground by Brad as he stops us from getting our heads sniped off by Carlito. He's up on one of the balconies, holding an anti-material rifle, sniping at anything he can shoot at.
Hey, it's the professor.
Look out! If we don't do something, the professor's gonna end up zombie chow. I'm going for it. You just worry about staying alive. Got it?
The only advice I can give for this boss is try and duck and weave behind the pillars when you get to the second floor to avoid getting shot by Carlito, because the knockback is crazy on the weapon. And also, try not to get Brad killed, because if he dies, the main story will instantly end. The result for this fight is that Brad and Carlito get hurt, Carlito escapes, however we have saved Dr. Barnaby, but Brad is in a pretty bad way.
He's
I just want to
unconscious.
say thank you all
but
for
alive.
watching. This video took me about 2 weeks to make, longest time I've spent on a video
alright?
yet. I hope you all enjoyed it. I might make a part 2 because I couldn't fit the entire game into one video. That would be ridiculous. Not only would it take me near a month to make, the video would be 3 hours long, and let's be honest, no one's gonna watch that. Stopping by for today's episode of Games for Noobs, and I hope you have a good day/night.